Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is July 13th, Friday, 2018. So the big Friday the 13th for everybody. I'm just showing you the sky. It's another freaking absolutely gorgeous day. 90 degrees here today at the homestead. Power, we're kicking in good power today. We got like 6.2 kilowatt hours already. So anyway, let's get into the topic of the video. I've seen so much stuff on this. And I think a lot of it, in my opinion, is very laughable, okay? But we're going to discuss it, and I definitely want to get your feedback on it, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. Okay, everybody's talking about the chip. They're going to force everybody to get this implant of this chip, and it's the mark of the beast, and I'm not going to get the chip, and, you know, and all this type of stuff. I just think that this is kind of like one of those, in my opinion, more of a crazy conspiracy type of situation. Nobody's forcing anybody to do anything. Now, I know I just saw an article, actually it was a video, down in Mexico, that this police force had taken, and they had a chip put into their arm, up in their shoulder, and like it was like 1,000 police officers and like the commissioner guy, and it would give them access to highly sensitive material, like so that they could pass through and do this highly sensitive material, and only they could see it. Okay, now would it be something that I would want? No, because it's a way that they could track you, keep tabs on you, know where you are, I mean the whole 9 yards. So I actually would have no desire, and not for any religious reasons, to have some kind of chip implanted in me. I don't feel like I need to be tracked and kept tabs on and those type of things. But so a lot of people, a lot of religious people, think that this is the mark of the beast. And like I said, guys, I want your feedback on this. I'm not criticizing anybody, or, you know, as far as that goes. I mean, we can all think whatever we want to think. It's a free country, and you have that right to think what you want. But I've heard this talk that, you know, that this is going to be, that they're going to force everybody to get this chip, and that is the mark of the beast. And, you know, and a lot of people are all up in arms, and I'm not getting it because I'm not going to be, you know, that's the sign that you're with the devil and all this stuff. Personally, I don't see it that way. Like I said, it's another way for actually the powers to be to control you. That's the way I look at it, okay? I don't look at it as a, you know, a mark of the beast type of thing. But like I said, for me personally, there's no way I would get one, just because I'm not going to have someone be able to monitor me. You know, I mean, they monitor us enough, don't they, guys? I mean, you know, you look at Facebook. I just saw a thing, and this was actually kind of a really telling thing, and this is kind of funny in a way. It said there's more people that are associated with Facebook now than were alive 200 years ago. So think about those numbers. That's pretty staggering. And like I said, and what does Facebook do? They collect information. They collect your data. They're sharing that information with who they want to share it with. And, you know, like I said, it's like if you look something up, the next thing you know, like if I look something up on my phone, and the next thing you know, I'm getting an advertisement on Facebook when I go on Facebook for that product that I was looking up. So I just, you know, that's, like I said, I don't post a whole lot on Facebook. I basically use it as a way of keeping in touch with certain people and stuff like that. But yeah, I find that interesting. But anyway, so like I said, I want to hear your guys' feedback. What do you think of the whole chip implanting thing? I know that like some companies are doing it, you know, and again, it's a voluntary thing. But I mean, for me, like I said, personally, there's no way I would do that. I'm not going to allow somebody to have that kind of control over me or my life. So, but I find it very, very interesting. And like I said, a lot of people are up in arms. And here's the other part, the second part of this that I found fascinating as well. A lot of people were talking, saying that, you know, well, if you don't get the chip, then they're going to cut your head off with a guillotine. You know, like so many, you know, all these guillotines had been ordered and all this type of stuff, and I'm just like, really? You know, I mean, I think that that's a little bit insane. Okay, my personal opinion. It's all I'm giving you. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback, and I want to hear what you have to say. Okay, but I don't think that if you don't get some kind of chip in your arm or wherever they're going to put it, that they're going to cut your head off. I don't see that happening. Okay, not as living in a reality-based situation. So, like I said, I'm giving you my opinion. So, you know, you guys can think whatever you want to think, but this whole guillotine thing, I've seen that a lot floating through the internet, and people saying, oh yeah, they ordered 1,300 guillotines, and you know, they're going to cut people's head off. It's Christians. Christians just cannot wait to be prosecuted, or persecuted, I'm sorry. Can't wait to be persecuted. I just don't get it. I really, truly don't. You know, as a non-religious person, you know, like I said, you can believe whatever you want to believe, and if it gives you peace of mind, then I'm absolutely happy for you. You know, I really am. I mean, if it helps you out and it helps you sleep through the day or get through the day and have some hope of something after we die, then that's fantastic. You know, I just don't buy into it. But that's just me personally. But that's okay, and I'm okay with whatever happens. You know, I really truly am. If there's nothingness, then there's nothingness. If there's something else, then I truly believe. And here's my thing, okay? As far as that aspect of it goes, I'm going to talk about that for a second. I truly believe that if there is a judgment day, let's say there's a judgment day, I truly believe that we will be judged on our actions while we're here, not because we were religious or not religious. I don't believe that, okay? If there is a loving God, okay, up there that really gives a crap about anybody, and you were a decent person just because you weren't religious, I don't think that that's going to be like, oh, you're done, sorry, you're going to burn in hell forever. That's a concept, guys, I just can't buy. And I can't buy that everybody's going to heaven either. I don't know. But like I said, again, that's just me. No judgment on anybody to believe whatever you want to believe, and that's fine. But it's just not my thing. But anyhow, so puppies are in the house. I got those guys locked up right now because they would be running around like lunatics. I'll get them out shortly. But my cats are all out and about doing their thing. There's Miss Soxy. We're coming into the weekend, guys, and I just want to say I want everybody to be safe, okay? I want you guys to really be safe. If you're going to drink, just don't drink and drive. And if you're, you know, just be smart about it. The DWI is definitely not worth it. It costs way too much money. So anyhow, like I said, now let's go back to talking about the chip here a little bit. I don't see where they could mandate or force anybody, being the government, let's just say, force everybody to get some kind of chip. And if you don't get the chip, then they're going to cut your head off with a guillotine. I think that is just lunacy. But that is my opinion again. Like I said, I definitely want to hear what your guys' feedback is on that. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I think it's an interesting topic. The whole topic that I did the other day on the flat earth, that really, excuse me, that was interesting. I just, you know, I've been up in planes, pretty high up in planes, and I've seen the curvature of the earth. So I'm going to leave that at that. This whole flat earth thing, I don't get it. You know, people want to think whatever they want to think. That's fine. You guys can think whatever you want. It's a free country. You can do whatever you want to do, but I find that interesting. But anyhow, you know, so fun times. Yeah. Anyway, guys, listen. I hope everybody has a safe weekend. I hope you get to spend it with people you love. I hope you get to spend it with people that you care about. Remember, guys, you know, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what is going to happen. So it is so important to, you know, to do that, you know, and it's like, and it's STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can do that, okay? That is more important than anything else. You work methodically. Today here at the homestead, we have a well, an old well that's not even in use anymore, that is open. So we actually started filling it with rock today, just to, so, you know, if like a little kid or something doesn't get trapped down in there. And so we started filling that up and getting that, you know, so that it's safe. So we were working on that today and just doing a little cleanup. So, you know, doing a little bit of work but not going crazy. A little bit too hot to do that. So we worked on that this morning. You know, like I said, again, I definitely want everybody's feedback on this topic with the chip. Do you think we're going to be forced to get this chip? You know, that's one of the hot baits of this, the topic. People think that people are going to be forced to get some kind of a chip. So I definitely want to hear your feedback on that. Do you believe that if you don't get the chip, that they're going to cut your head off? Let's talk about that too, okay? So anyway, let's talk about that. I definitely want to hear your feedback, and we'll go from there, okay? I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. Gotta show you Maxie all stretched out there, just chilling.